What is good? You're checking in with Crime Street, formerly Grind to Shine Recovery. Guys, anyone struggling with addiction, as always, get at me in the comments. I'll help find resources in your area. But today we are here to talk about Chaddoerman, what prison gangs may do to him before he even makes it to the prison. So let's get into this. Claremont County is it's almost the motherland for the Ohio prison gang called CWB. Cincinnati White Boys. Anyways, this is a gang that is very prevalent in this jail, along with ABs and Bloods, Crips, all that's in there. So let's get into this. So, why I think people might move on Chaddoerman before he ever gets there, or how it will happen. So, Chaddoerman's in East, which is a PC check-in pod. He is doing time 23 hours in a cell by himself, out 1 hour a day. Now, how would they get at him, you wonder, if he's the only person in that getting out at a time. So, sometimes the hole, which operates the same as ADSEG, is overflowed. This is a small jail, so if it's overflowed, they get a disciplinary act. They might put it in ADSEG till a cell opens up in the real hole over in West. So anyways, here's how this would happen. Basically, if the hole's overflowed and they move someone to East that should be in the hole, anyways, basically that I've seen this happen doing time in the hole. The hole is full of real ones who's in there for disciplinary acts. So I've seen guys, be cell warriors in there and this and that. And I remember one of my first bids, I got caught with some cigarettes and a lighter that I got in there and basically ended up in the hole for 90 days. And these guys had been going back and forth for a couple days. This one guy ends up getting out for rec, does his thing. They tell him to lock down. A lot of times these COs are in a booth. They're not paying attention to the camera. So they'll tell a guy to lock down. As long as that door slams, and they don't see anybody in the camera, they're going to think that guy locked down. What this dude did was go to the janitorial closet, hide. He hid for two other guys' wrecks. The guy who was being a cell warrior comes out, and what do you know? He ends up running like a little girl. That cell warrior stuff was out the window at that point. And dude caught him, got a couple licks in, and the COs made it in because he made enough noise by that point, that they checked the cameras. So how, you ask, how's this going to happen that he ends up, getting got before he goes to prison? And that's the way I think it's going to happen, because I know how this jail operates. I did 70 days recently in the last 12 months in that jail, and was a trustee for more than half that time. And basically, I know how it operates. The trustees run the food trays, they run the kitchen, they run laundry, and they got a pretty good roam of that jail, because a lot of them are used as cleaners. So I got a buddy who's doing a year for a DUI in there. He's a trustee. Shout out my boy Anderson. Anyways, I talked to him the other day. He's going to get the guy who cleans East, which is the part of the jail that Chad's in. And we're going to see what Chad's doing day to day, if he's talking to anyone, them type of things. I hope the guy's, going to come through with this. I believe he will. Like I said, I'm trying to move to where none of these guys who give me information get in any trouble or lose their jobs, because a lot of these guys they're getting 2-for-1 days by working in the jail. So I don't want to mess anyone's time of getting back to their kids and family that they love, unlike this monster Chaddoerman. So I'm going to be working to get you some exclusive jail calls to hear from the guys that's working in that pod as trustees. And we're going to bring you some exclusive content on here. I got some content of Chaddoerman's house that I'll drop at the end of the video. This case is near to my heart. My church helped raise quite a bit of money for the mother of these kids, and we've sold t-shirts and different things to help. All the proceeds went to the mom. Much respect to First Baptist Church in New Richmond and CPC Church in New Richmond. Both these places I attended recovery meetings at CPC. So guys, check out their social media pages. These churches both went out of their way to raise a lot of funds for the family and donate a lot to the family after this. So This town is a great town that the family lived in. It's close knit. It's only 2,000 people. I just moved from there, so that's why I'm going to continue to drop videos on this case, and keep reporting on it. But like I said, I thought the inside knowledge of big gangs in this jail, how this jail operates, I thought people would be interested. So let me know in the comments if you want to know more, like what you want to know, um, from here on out about how Chaddoerman's living day to day. Any questions, I'd gladly respond in a video. Remember, guys, stay in your own lane, Crime Street. Respect and love to all.